cultural, like a play or songs
Okay.
or music. So this is rehearse.
To sports, it's different, né?
For sports,
Treino,
it's practice.
practice.
Yes, it's practice. It's not rehearse. Rehearse is more for music, for theater plays, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you can use practice for music also. In fact, he uses the word practice. He said, "I need to practice my sax," right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does he have a girlfriend, and where does she live? What did he say?
Yes, he does. She lives in other side of the town, né?
Very good. That's right.
Yes.
She lives on the other side of town. That's right.
Other side. Yes.
That's right. So, for example, if the person lives on the other side of town, probably in Brasilia, we would say the person lives in Gama.
Other side. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so probably she lives so far that many times she stays in the apartment with him,
The
right?
part with him. Yes.
Okay. Why does he make so much noise?
Uh, bec- um, because he I we because the band, né?
Yes,
The
the
band
band rehearses.
we rehearse. He makes noise
Okay.
because
You can put he needs to practice. He's practicing his saxophone now, right? Okay.
okay.
Rehearse.
It's parts.
And what does Nathan think about Mrs. Doyle?
Uh, what does not she knows uh, uh, how do you say that she doesn't exist. She doesn't.
Okay, this is what Mrs. Boyle thinks that
uh,
Nathan thinks, right? But Nathan, does he know Mrs. Boyle? What does he think about Mrs. Boyle really, according to Nathan?
Old lady, né? She's a
Yeah, she's an
old
old
lady,
lady.
and I don't know.
You don't remember. So
Remember, I don't remember.
first, he thinks that maybe she is deaf because when he talks to her, she never responds, she never answers. So he thinks that she is deaf. She doesn't listen. Did you know this
But
word?
she's deaf.
Deaf. Deaf.
Deaf.
That she is deaf. And he also thinks that she is lonely. Do you know the word lonely? How?
Lonely. Lonely. Yes.
Yes. It's
Solitary. Solitary.
solitary. That's right. Solitary. Very good. And he says that he is sorry for her. Oh, poor Mrs. Boyle, right? He is sorry.
Yeah.
He is sorry for her. Okay. And you, Hao, who do you believe more? Do you believe more Mrs. Boyle or do you believe more Nathan? Who do you believe more?
I believe more Nathan. Nathan.
Why?
I think Miss or Mr.
Mrs. Let
Mrs.
me show you something here.
Yes, Mrs. Boyle create one image,
Image.
about Nathan, né?
Yes. Nathan.
When use formal language, né? Senhora, senhor, it's common or no?
Yes, it is very common. Very common. So when we use Mrs., this MRS, the pronunciation of this is Mrs. Like Mrs. The pronunciation of this is just Miss.
Yes.
Okay. The difference, Mrs. is a lady who is married. A lady who is married is Mrs. So Mrs. Boyle probably was married in the past and she is a widow, right? Her husband died, probably, I imagine. Okay.
Yes.
So that's why she is Mrs. Boyle, because she was married. When you have Miss, like this, Miss, this means that the woman is not married, she is single. And we have another one that is used, this is nowadays, all right? And the pronunciation is Ms. And this can be married or not married. It can be, you don't know if the woman is married or not married. This, because when we have Mr., yes, when we have Mr., there is no indication in Mr. if the Mr. is married or not married. So to be equal to the masculine, the feminine, Ms. And this Ms. was created afterwards because of the politically correct language. Do you understand, Raul?
Yes.
Okay, so this Ms. is relatively modern. Mrs. and Miss is older, and Ms. is more modern, and Mr. is all the time. So this is very common, when you don't, when you have an, oh, Guilherme is here. Hello, Guilherme.
Hello.
Hello, Guilherme. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine.
Good, very good. Guilherme, can we see you?
I think it's dark here.
There you are. We can see you, Guilherme.
Hello.
Hello. Today, Guilherme, we only boys came to class.
Only I and
Raul, yes.
Oh, yes.
Only the boys came to class.
That's okay. Teacher, I didn't do the homework because the last days. last days I make a work, university work in the
Okay.
university, and this work are pegando muito do meu tempo.
Oh, took a long time.
Took a long
long
time.
time. Yes, okay. Was this a practical work or was it a paper that you had to write?
Sure, teacher.
Was this a practical work that you had to draw?
Practical work.
Or a
We
paper
make
that you,
sure, teacher.
or a paper that you had to write with
No,
introduction? No, it was more
project,
practical.
physical project, not in the paper too,
In a
but
paper too.
or in the computer.
Okay.
Well, I don't have many time to make exercise and the works about the classroom of English. But the English in general for me in my university is very important, teacher.
Yes,
I
I think so.
I am take the fruits.
The proof, yes.
The fruits. Colhendo os frutos.
Oh, okay. I am harvesting the fruit. I'm harvesting. This is a difficult one. I am harvesting the fruit.
I am harvesting some fruits.
Oh, tell us how.
Because the many materials the teacher send of us is in English.
That's right.
And we can't translate.
Translate, yes.
Because it's in the paper. we read the material and execute in the computer, but all material is in English.
That's right. So
Very
I'm
important.
I'm very happy that you are harvesting some fruit.
Yes,
That's
teacher,
very
the English is very important.
Yeah.
I and other person read in English. I am last time. I
Yes.
am reading more words and text and material in English. Not speaking English. More read.
Perfect.
Tô
Because
lendo mais inglês do que tô falando.
that's
Ou
right.
tô
And
escutando,
very good, Guilherme, because you already have the basics. You have the basics, and with the basics, you can read more, even if you don't speak a lot, but you can read more. Very good. Congratulations, Guilherme. I'm very happy about that.
And there are two people, and another person can read in English. But there is a app. There is a app to translate.
Yes.
You take a photo of text, and the app translates the text. But
the Google, right?
yes, I choose to read because the same time, mesmo tempo.
Yes, at the same time.
The same time I'm studying English, I I make the works in the university.
Very good, Guilherme. Congratulations. This is great.
Congratulations to you, teacher.
And to you too.
Patience. That's
Yeah.
Patience to me. I don't can answer right the message in WhatsApp. How I wanted, como eu queria, né?
Yeah, the way I wanted, the way I wanted.
The way I wanted.
Yes, the way
because I have many groups, many people send message. I a little crazy.
I know, I understand.
I'm sorry, teacher. Thanks to patience. Patience. Is okay?
That's right.
Patience and comprehension. Comprehension.
Understanding.
Understand.
And understanding. That's right. Very nice. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that
We finish the work, and the next days, the next week, next time,
yes.
I will have a many time to study English.
Okay. UNB is on vacation now, Guilherme?
We returned 2 weekends ago.
Oh, okay.
We returned
So
to
you are beginning the semester. You are beginning
yes,
the semester.
we
Okay.
begin the semester. The semester is finishing February 15.
Wow. Oh my God.
Because that's year 2022.
Yes.
We have it. We has
Yes, it
nós
can be. We have.
tivemos three
Have had.
semesters
We
and
have had.
1 year.
Oh, all right. All right. Because of the pandemics, Guilherme? Because
Yes, the pandemic. The next year, we will have
Very good. We'll
vai
have
ter 2 semestres normal, vai voltar ao normal.
2 normal
Graças a
semesters.
Deus.
Thank God. Thank God.
God, thank God.
Very good. Okay. So, we were talking, Guilherme, about Nathan and Mrs. Boyle. Did you listen to Nathan and Mrs. Boyle talking or no?
What's the page, teacher?
Page 16 in the book.
Should I read about that guy?
Did you remember listening to this? Do you remember?
I think not, teacher.
Okay, so relax. That's fine. Because Raul and I, we were talking about who is telling the truth. Who is telling the truth? Mrs. Boyle or Nathan? And for this is an opinion. And for you to give your opinion, you need to listen. So don't worry, that's okay. And Raul was explaining about that he thinks Nathan is telling the truth. Tell Guilherme why you think Nathan is telling the truth, Raul.
Nathan or Mrs. Boyle?
Yes, you said that you think Nathan is telling the truth and not Mrs. Boyle, right?
Yes, because
explain to Guilherme why.
Because Miss Boyle is old lady and create a image image of Nathan is a musician, and his style life.
Yes, his lifestyle.
His lifestyle is very different than lifestyle. Mr. Boyle, né?
Mrs. Boyle's lifestyle. Mrs. Boyle's
Mrs. Boyle lifestyle.
That's right.
Mr. Boyle's lifestyle.
That's right. Very good. And probably she doesn't go out of home very much, right? Because she is an old lady, so she probably doesn't go out of home very much. And because she doesn't go out of home very much, she has more possibilities of creating this image. Her imagination is very big, right? Raul?
Yes, I think. She's a lonely, né? Lonely.
Alone, yes.
And
We have a difference between alone and lonely. Do you know the
lonely.
difference?
Yes, yes. Lonely.
Guilherme,
Lonely.
I
do
don't
you
know.
know the difference between alone and lonely?
No, teacher. I think the same thing.
No, it's not really the same thing. Okay? When you say somebody is alone, this is physical. This means that there is nobody with this person, okay? At this moment, for example, we can see that Raul is alone in the room, right? And you too, right? Guilherme, you are alone in the room. Okay. So there's no other person near, alone. But lonely is the feeling. And then you can be with 100 people together with you, but you are feeling only yourself. You don't feel that you have friends, you don't feel that you have family. You feel lonely. So alone is physical, and lonely is feeling. Do you understand? A person can be lonely even if the person has lots of people around her or him. Understand? Okay.
She doesn't go out of his house, né?
Yes,
Of her
she probably
house.
doesn't go out of her house. She doesn't go out of her house very, very much, probably.
How to say? She stay? No, she's staying. No, she's in the window.
Yes, she is at the window. She is at the window. Right. In the book, we have the image, right? Of
She's
Mrs. Boyle.
living in the window. No, what's verb?
She's watching out the
all
window.
all the time.
Oh,
She
you can say she lives at the window. She lives at the
lives
window.
at the window.
The meaning that she's there all the time, right? Very good.
Yes.
Yes. She lives at the window. Okay, very good. Now, Raul did the homework and imagining that there is a party and Mrs. Boyle and Nathan are obliged to talk to each other. So in your dialogue, how did you put Mrs. Boyle and Nathan? Who begins the conversation, Nathan or Mrs. Boyle?
Nathan.
Nathan. Okay.
I create one situation. Né?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. To read it?
Yes, please read it.
Please,
Yes.
okay. Hello, Mrs. Boyle. How are you? I'm really enjoy meeting Miss at your building's Thanksgiving party.
Oh, good.
Neta, né? I'm fine. Do you know who I am? What's my name? Yes, Mr. Boyle. You are my neighbor above.
Very good.
I greet you on the rare occasions when we see when we see each other in the hallway.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hallway.
Hallway.
But you, hallway, né? Hallway.
Hallway, yes.
But you don't answer me. Mr. Boyle, né? I thought you didn't even know I exist. Sorry, I did answer. I did answer because I'm not earning well anymore.
Okay, so she really is deaf. She really is deaf, right?
Yeah. No problem. My life is very busy. Really? Why is it so busy? Do you work? Yes, I'm a musician and I work at night in a jazz club. That's why I arrive late at the night and wake up late.
Oh, good.
I'm imagining something else very different. You are well educated.
Oh, yeah. Polite. In English, you say
Polite.
polite. You are very polite. You are very polite.
You are very polite. Because you are a musician, you need to practice a lot. Yes, I need to practice during the day at home.
That's right.
Oh my God, how good for me that we meet to change my wrong view of you.
Very nice.
Happy Thanksgiving to us. You can know you have a new friend if you want to. I really want. I will love to have an old lady friend.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I like that. This is the spirit of Thanksgiving. Very good.
Yes.
Very nice. If you want, Raul, you can write for me in Word or with it. Send it to me so that I can correct other things. Okay, very nice. Very nice, Raul. Congratulations. Very, very nice.
Polite.
You are very polite.
Very polite.
Okay. You're very polite. Okay, now, and this is very interesting, right, Raul and Guilherme? According to how we answer questions and refer in a conversation, the other person has an idea of how polite we are, right? So being able to answer questions, etc., in a conversation is very important so that the impression that you give is an impression of a polite person, right? And this is a very interesting, this is a very interesting recording that we have here. Let's take a look at page 17, on page 17, Everyday English, Making Conversation. It is the first day of a new school semester. Listen to the conversations between two students and two teachers. The teachers are trying to be friendly, okay? When you receive a new student or you receive a new colleague, you try to be friendly, to call the person to talk to you, right? But one conversation is more successful than the other. Why? You are going to listen and answer. Why is one conversation better or more successful than the other? Let's listen to the two conversations.
Track 29, Making Conversation. 1. John and Maria. Hello, my name's John. What's your name?
Maria,
Hi, Maria. Where are you from?
Florida.
Ah, okay. Where in Florida are you from?
Tampa.
Ah, Tampa. Right. And what do you do there?
I'm a student.
I see. And are you enjoying Los Angeles?
Yes.
Well, I have a class now, Maria. Bye. See you again.
Bye.
2. Maggie and Jean-Jacques.
Hello, my name's Maggie. What's your name?
My name is Jean-Jacques. Nice to meet you, Maggie.
And you? Where are you from, Jean-Jacques?
I'm French. I live in Paris. Paris, as you say in English. But I'm from the south, from Provence. Do you know the south of France?
Yes, I do. It's beautiful.
It is. And you, Maggie, where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, really? I've never been there, but I'd like to. It's a beautiful country, isn't it?
Very. Lots of mountains and lakes. What do you do in France, Jean-Jacques?
I'm an architect. I designed very expensive houses for rich people.
Wow, that's an interesting job. Are you enjoying Los Angeles?
Very much. I'm having a really good time. I think Los Angeles is an interesting city, and there's so much to do. And you, Maggie, what do you do?
Well, I'm a teacher. I work here.
Oh, really? What class are you teaching?
3B?
Oh, that's my class. You're my teacher.
Oh, how nice. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Let's go.
Good idea. I'll follow you.
Okay, so which conversation is more successful?
The second, no?
The second one.
Second, yeah.
And why? Why is it more successful?
Because I think Maria don't want to talk, né? Don't want to...
Yes, teacher.
That's right. Maria doesn't want to talk. Okay,
Maria doesn't want to talk.
that's right. Now, why do you think Maria doesn't want to talk?
Because I think she not interesting. Not being John.
John, yes.
I think not John more interest.
Yes, this could be one possibility that maybe John is not interesting for her. Okay, one possibility. Another
Yes,
possibility.
Like him, né?
She doesn't
Yeah.
like him. Okay, so
I think she is atrasada para o
oh, she's late. She's late to class. Okay. This is
Or she have any problem, no?
okay. Maybe she just had a fight with her mother, and so she is
Yeah.
sad. Okay, this is another possibility. Another possibility.
she can have a boyfriend and not wanted não queria
No, didn't want.
didn't want confusion.
maybe she has a jealous boyfriend and she doesn't want confusion. Right?
I think to start the conversation.
Okay. This is
Or she's not